first challenge was kind of getting used to it. Leaving home was always sad.
It's hard every time we come up here. It's hard on the family.
It was tough even for my daughters. Even though we communicated through Skype and Facebook and MS and chat at the time, there was still a distant relationship.
I guess it's being on the same page together as a family, understanding why you're doing it, that you're not gone just because it's a great vacation, you're gone because you're really committed and dedicated to looking after your family.
Both me and her, we decided that it is necessary. It took us about a year for me to convince her.
I'm making a decision to go out to work, and it's for this long period of time. You have to talk to everybody about it and make sure everybody's okay with it, and if you're okay with it yourself too, right?
First time was the hardest because I was emotional being so far away from them, so I didn't talk to them as much. But when I came home, we shedded our tears. Second time around, it just went absolutely quickly.
A lot of the guys out here act tough until you see them with their phones and you see that they miss home, and that helps you as a person. If this gentleman can do it, he's focused on his family, how come I can't be?
It can be tough. You live very much the worker ant lifestyle. You have to go away for 3 months at a time, and you're hanging out with the same guys all the time and going to work with the same guys and seeing the same faces that you don't get to have that family interaction.
There's a lot of adjustments for everybody, adjustments for children too. You know, they have an expectation maybe that you as a parent are going to be there when they get home from school, and you're not. So how do you work that out with your children too? Do they have access to a way to contact you if they need you? So you have to kind of prepare all of those things before you even get to camp. And once you get to camp, you realize there's a lot of things you didn't think of, a lot of surprises, just like anything in life, and you have to find ways to manage it.
It is very, very important that you and your spouse are on the same page. That is the key, because you have to think about them. I think personally that it's much more harder for her than me. I wouldn't be able to do anything without her.
To be successful living and working in camp while your family is at home, I think there has to be a level of trust and a level of communication that maybe other couples might take for granted, in that knowing you're there for the right reasons. You're there to support your family. You're there to provide your family with an income that allows them to live a certain lifestyle they might not have otherwise.
My husband actually had the 3 kids. I prepared them before I left that I was going to be gone and it was going to be difficult to talk. I did break down a couple of times because I couldn't phone them, you know. I felt like I missed a lot.
I always kind of think of having a number of plans. So there's, you always have plan A. If something's going to happen, here's plan A, but what's plan B, C, or D? Who do I have as support systems at home? So it could be, having friends and family that are going to be there in ways that maybe you didn't anticipate they would be if you're, working in the city that you live in.